Hey guys, this is Brevort, and today we are going to finally finish the Villager Trading Hall. And actually, we're going to start it, because what we currently have is pretty janky. We have this was a old build that was just going to look like this without the bamboo blocks. And then I kind of got out of control with the bamboo and just started placing the blocks randomly to block them in. But we're going to be building a real villager trading hall as well as a villager curing station up there, which is going to be like the car wash. So yeah. And the reason we're doing this is because 1.20.2 is coming out very soon, later this week. In fact, by the time you see this, it's probably already out. But yeah, so that means that we had to do this in order to get good villager trades, in order to be able to get trades like Bane of Arthropods 5. Like, what a wonderful trade, right? But no, we want stuff like Sweeping Edge for 1 emerald and stuff like that. And with this guy, we wouldn't have been able to do that in the new update because they have a cap at like 20, and anything higher than that you have to actually have Hero of the Village for. And I do have a raid farm, but it's not always something I want to do, is work on that or do raid. So I can access here the village if I truly want to, but so before I had this little setup here, where there's a zombie in this corner here. There's like a trapdoor here, I think, and it was nice in practice, but it looked ugly. So yeah, you can see it's made of cobblestone, concrete, bamboo, deep slate, glass, trapdoors, rails, like all the different things, just to like get it to work. I wanted to make a better design with it. So I tested this in a creative world, and it works pretty well. Basically just have the villagers stop here. This will be a powered rail that's not actually powered. So that way the villagers stuck here, and it's really easy to infect them. And then obviously we'll have blocks over top so that they don't get burned. So this is a really nice setup, and this is just the right height that this guy can't get out. He has a skeleton skull from an ancient city because that lets them not burn in sunlight. So normally if there's a zombie here, he'd burn because of the sunlight. It actually does go through the trap door. But because he's wearing the skeleton skull, he won't burn, and because the skeleton skull doesn't have any durability, it will never break. So like if we give him a diamond helmet, eventually that would break, even if it had like Unbreaking 3 on it. But the skeleton skull never will, so it works a lot better. All right, so yeah, let's get this set up. I kind of want to do something like this. How wide do we want this? I think maybe like here we could do like 3 wide. So like maybe like this, and then have this come out. I like the way that looks. And then like that maybe. Yeah. And then I probably want either oak or birch here. Actually, no, let's do bamboo. I think that would look good. So I mentioned the villager changes coming up. That's right. We do have the villager nerfs coming up in 1.20.2, but it's not as bad as a lot of people think. And don't think that I'm on the side of Mojang and I want exactly what they want for the villagers. No, 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 no. What I'm saying is all the villager changes that we've been hearing about aren't coming in 1.20.2. That's what I'm saying. The only thing that's changing regarding villagers, other than some very minor things, is that curing them more than one time will not give you cheaper trades than if you just cure them once. So that's the only real difference. All the other villager changes, the armor changes, librarian changes, the cartographer changes, probably other changes coming up that are yet to be announced, are coming later than that. This is all that they're changing right now, but of course we do want to get all of our villagers cured now while we still have the chance to, which is why I even am getting like, what are these guys? The stonemasons cured now, and trying to get all the different colors if we can. We'll probably have a special room for those guys. And also, I got a really nice computer now. My other one could handle entities just fine. It was more of a rendering type of lag. But yeah. But with this one can handle everything. I'm playing on 20 chunks now, or 20 chunks render distance. I don't see a need to have my simulation distance higher than 12. But yeah, this is really nice because You can see it's really smooth. I'm getting 60 FPS. It does get a little bit more choppy when I'm loading new chunks, but I'm not moving around a ton, so it's pretty decent. Okay, and then we'll also want a second floor to this. So we need some way to get up. Maybe in the middle here, we'll have like a way up, like right here, like this. Actually, let's do scaffolding. Scaffolding is such a better block, to be honest. Okay, so let's do the bamboo. I want to see how this looks. Maybe. I think it can work. I almost feel like the floor has a little bit too much texture, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, so now we need the signs. So I definitely want to use the hanging signs. So let's put, we'll do acacia up here. Man, jump boost is so convenient. Dang, I really wish I had jump boost right now. Alright, so we have either these ones, or we can pick a different color altogether. Or there's also these ones, but problem with that is that might actually be good. Do I like that more? I don't know. I don't like it when you come up on it. Maybe like this then. I think I like these ones more in this particular context. Yeah, because they have more like 3D effect to them. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, so I got the top half done. This guy is our first guy we're going to put into place. I actually ended up moving him to the opposite side. But there should be no way you could get out of here. Okay, now all we have to do is get you to go up here. Yep, just like that. And then into that hole. So, if you could do that, it'd be appreciated. Can I kind of bait him out? There we go, perfect. So now, just get rid of all this extra dirt. Put holes in the ground while we're at it, why don't we? Okay, so we got our first guy in place, and hopefully he... Oh, I didn't account for this. Let's try this. I didn't think of this, but they might actually not want to accept the workstation. So, there we go. He did. He did. He definitely did. Okay, so, and this guy does have the bookshelf trade down to 1, which is one thing I want out of these guys, for sure. So yeah, the main reason I did want to make this video is I noticed a lot of people were confused and thought all the villager changes were coming in 1.20.1 when actually, or 1.20.2 rather, when actually it's probably not going to be until 1.21 or even later than that. So yeah, so I did want to make that clear. But what is actually coming in 1.20.2? Well, all in all, it's a pretty small update. It's mostly bugs being fixed and stuff like that. So pretty small, but to go specifically into what's in it, there is a buff to the diamond ore generation. So in new chunks, diamond ore will generate a lot more commonly. There is changes to a lot of the skulk things were not giving off frequencies when they should be, and that is fixed now. So like camels, I think camels sitting or some weird stuff like that weren't giving off the frequencies they should be. So they went through and fixed all of that, and like equipping armor currently does, but like unequipping armor by taking it off wasn't making a vibration. So that's been fixed. So now that does, and a bunch of other stuff like that has been changed. Can't tell if these guys are accepting their workstations or not. It's kind of annoying. It's like, how do I tell? I guess the best way would be to buy a bunch of bookshelves from one of our bookshelf guys and then try to sell them to them and see if they refresh later on. Okay, one thing I definitely want here is a haste beacon, because then you can insta-mine bookshelves, which is really nice. Also, one thing I'm probably going to want is like something made of stone, so I can break these without having to worry about breaking the block underneath. Although wood actually isn't sped up by breaking beacons when you have efficiency 5 on a not you on the netherite, I believe, and then like on the other, the reason is it's just because it's a rounding thing, so it's like half a second either way. So if you You should automatically... Yeah, okay. So if this unlocks, I'll know for sure you are ready to go. What is your... Oh, you didn't even have it unlocked. I was going to see what his... who's the guy that's going to have really cheap... It's this guy. This guy's going to have really cheap name tags. Okay, I'll do the same with you. Okay. I did hear a book page thing turn. Was it you? No, it wasn't you. Shoot, are you guys not accepting trades or something? What's going on? Why do they walk towards the trapdoor? The other guy did the exact same thing. I think they think it's pathfindable. If I put a lectern here, does that make them not do it? What did I just pick up? I'm not seeing the green particles. I wonder if they're still tied to another workstation? I doubt that would be the case. This guy did the green particles, so I know he's good. I heard the page turn. Was it not you? Was it you? Yeah, you unlocked, so you're tied to this workstation. That's good. I'll close this guy's, because I know he's ready to go. It sounded like I heard a page turn over here somewhere. Oh no, there's a guy over here, isn't there? Did one of these guys... No, there's no guy over here. Who did I hear? It sounded like it was on my left. It's also possible that he's just not refreshing, although it seems like he should be with the amount of time that should have passed. While we're doing this, I can actually show you guys another bug that's fixed in 1.20.2. If we go ahead and get a bamboo raft next to a slab, or like any block that looks like it's half a block tall, there's like this flickering here. If you see that, that's Z fighting. That's going to be fixed in 1.20.2. So pretty excited about that because I was actually the original reporter of that bug. So that's pretty cool. And another upcoming change in 1.20.2 is that the fireworks will now knock back mobs and players once again, which is good because that wasn't happening before this. So the fact that that's fixed is very nice. Hey, get over here. There we go. So yeah, that's gonna be nice because I've had issues with my raid farm because that's how I do my raid farm is with the fireworks. So let's see. This is what we want to do. Yeah. There we go. Now I will get you your lectern in just a sec. Must be the time of day. Yeah, I think it's that time of day. Because I didn't see the particles once again. Okay, let's see if this guy refreshes. He should at some point. I think all the other guys have refreshed. Maybe this guy hasn't. Oh, this guy has. Okay. You want to know what I just realized? I can edit videos now with no trouble whatsoever. It's so smooth. It's so much better than it was before. I think you probably could just tear this out, right? So that's really, really nice. I'm very happy about that. So I thought I'd show you where all the villagers came from. There's a taiga village not too far, not far at all actually, from my base, and there's another village that's a little bit closer, but that one ran out of villagers, and we just refreshed it last episode. So don't want to constantly take villagers from there. Plus these guys have a really cool like default skin. The taiga guys do, but you can't really see it when they have the lab coats or the aprons on. But they do have a really nice skin, nonetheless. So yeah, I just pretty much went here. We have like 4 villagers that are like permanent residents. Although I am going to move out the toolsmiths eventually. But there's even babies here, and a cat. And then I got this potato farm here, which I just grow with bone meal, and apparently I misclicked at least once here. Because was there some in here? Yeah. The seagrass. And these masons I'm eventually going to have to move over to their own place somewhere. I do want to get one of every color of both the regular and glazed terracotta. And then I would use their workstations to lure them into the portal. And then I could just like get them into this spot here where I could close them in. And then they would see their workstation, and then I could stand here and repeatedly break it and place it. And then I could just ride the boats down the boat path with the villager, drop them into this room, and because this is one high, you could get the boat under here, and then you could just go right through, break the boat, and they'll go right through the portal. And I ended up in here a couple times, and it was absolutely full of librarians, and this wasn't in here at the time. And what I ended up having to do was I had to get my ender chest out, and I just happened to have sand in my ender chest. And because of that, I was able to place down the sand above me, and then use that to get out. Like I said, 1.20.2 is a pretty small update all in all. There's like a lot of really small changes that seem to be coming in it, and overall it's pretty small. Other than the one thing that's gonna like break a lot of things, which is the villager multi-curing being nerfed, just to the point where I think any cures you do after this will literally just be like you can only do one, and if you've already done one or more, it won't do anything more, even after the update. But any of the ones that you have here, I think should carry over. I'm like almost 100% sure they will. I think I even like loaded up a copy in the new update, and they loaded all up properly. So yeah, definitely want to get your villagers cured now while you have the chance, because you won't be able to do it in the future. Oh, I've made a mistake. Oh, can he not get out because of the scaffoldings? Oh my goodness. The scaffoldings severely confuse mobs. Here, come in here. There we go. Now, just need to give you a little nudge. Then you should be all set. Shouldn't be able to get out at all. Yep. Looks good. I've done it again. Okay, do you want something better than a dirt block, buddy? Okay. There we go. So not button there. Let's do button here. Yeah, that'll work. Another bug fix in 1.20.2 I'm really excited about that just came to mind is the fix for mobs having like weird attack radii. They kind of could attack from a lot further away than they were really meant to, so that was like mainly like ravagers, hoglins, even zombies. If I kind of do something like this, I guess apparently, yeah, that's kind of too far. He shouldn't really be able to attack me from here. Like I said, we are still in, or as I've kind of been talking about this whole episode, we are still in 1.20.1, which is why he is actually able to hit me from here. But yeah, like this is quite a ways that he's able to hit me from, and there's technically a block in the way. If I take out this block, and I can even get like, actually he might even be able to, yeah, he can totally hit me through a wall, which is kind of interesting. Alright, so this is kind of the concept that I want to have here, and this does look like a bunch of rails, but this is actually kind of gonna work how I want it to. I guess what I could do, if I can't get the tripwire hook thing to work, I could just use levers. This will have to be a powered rail, because otherwise I think the mobs will be able to control the minecarts if they're on regular rails, which we don't want, because then they'll be able to move around. So yeah, we have them go to here, then this will get triggered. I hear a sniffer. So when when this activates, it'll power this here, which will then, does this need to be switched directions? That doesn't actually switch that. Okay, so that'll go to the next one. Oh, wait, no, that won't work. Wait, it might work. What if we had these at, well, for one, we don't actually need a rail here, do we? Oh, wait, yeah, we do, because this won't work otherwise. And And we can't have it go down because then it'll go into the block and suffocate the villager. So, I'm not sure how to go about doing this. I guess the next one would be here. So, yeah. Oh, that's too wide. It looks like I'll be able to have 6 in here at a time. I wonder how quickly I'll be able to do this. And then we probably want to open that side up to make them come out that side. I changed my keybind for dropping an item to tab, by the way. And it's interesting because when I just drop this single item, I'm using control tab, even though I technically only need to hit regular tab. But whatever. I guess if it feels like it works better for me, then I guess that's fine. Alright, and I wanted to switch this out with an iron trapdoor, so oh, that's right, he's gonna be stuck now. So let's see, how can I fix that? So what I'll do is I'll do this. Yeah, he can go in the sun, that's fine. I'll like lure him into here. Okay, and then nope. I guess I need to put a rail there. Or actually, if I just put a trapdoor there, he won't be able to get through. Okay. So there we go. I just need to put that above him. Perfect. Anyways, guys, I am just about out of time for this one. So if you've enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like button. And if you want to see more like it and see when we hopefully finish this trading hall as well as the cart wash, as we're going to call it, because, you know, we have carts instead of cars in Minecraft. We have mine carts. So, yeah, it's going to be the cart wash. And maybe I'll have a sign that says cart wash or something. Who knows? Anyway, if you want to see that, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Whoa. I'm actually kind of glad that, I'm not glad these changes are happening, but I'm glad that this got me back into the swing of things and inspired me to make a villager trading hall finally, because we had that thing off behind me there and it needed work and it needed a better design and all, so I'm glad that this inspired me out of the tragedy. So other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Callus and Capius Modem Tardum, thank you for watching, and goodbye!